Hey guys, Steve Quillian, the General of the Artisan Army here. I am in the middle of making a bunch of windows and I am mortising right now. So I thought I would share some of what I know about this process with you. Okay, it's really pretty simple. Basically what you're doing when you say mortising is you are making square holes in wood usually, okay? And those square holes look something like that right there, see? And these are holes in which tenons will go. I did a tenon video the other day, and now this is mortises, right? So the machine that I'm using to make the mortises is this handy dandy machine here called a Hollow Chisel Mortiser. It is a beast of a machine. I've had this one for a while. One of the cool things about this particular machine is that the table goes back and forth like this. So you can, pull this handle, and drill your square hole and then move it over and make an elongated hole, right? So that's really a useful tool to have, right? So you want to see the bit inside, of course. You see this bit here, it's got dust all over it because, hey, I've been using it. It's got a drill bit inside that spins. See that? Okay, and it's got these little points right there that are very, very sharp, and that's what cuts the hole. So the drill bit drills the hole, and the hollow chisel here is, the Hollow Chisel Mortiser. The hollow chisel, it basically squares up the edges of the round hole simultaneously. So I've got a bunch of blanks milled up right here that are ready to put mortises into. These are my marks for my mortises, okay? And I'll just take one of these guys and show you how useful this tool is. I wonder if I can blow this up a little bit. Oh, I can. I love it. Okay, so look, another thing that you'll notice too is I'm going to clamp my piece of work with this this big foot here, this big pad. It's got the screw mounted to it, so you can really clamp it hard. But I'm going to put my hole to be mortised on this side of the clamp or the other side of the clamp, and that's so that the chips can be ejected easily, and not get caught behind the clamp. So that's a little something there, okay? Turn this thing on and grab myself a piece of material there, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole here and a hole there, okay? And then I'm going to clean out the middle. And what that's for is because when you drill your initial hole, the hole is surrounded on all four sides by wood, and so the bit tends to go straight down, okay? So, but once you drill your initial hole, the bit will want to walk into the hole and basically make a taper and make it smaller at the bottom than it is at the top, and that's not going to be very useful. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going here, and cut. Alright, see how those chips eject real nice? That drill bit is designed to pull those chips up out of the hole as you go. Okay, so now I'm going to clean out the middle. I mortised both ends so that I can so I know that this hole's straight and that hole's straight down. So when my tenon goes in, the tenon is the counterpart, it's going to go in very, very nicely. So, oh, isn't that nice? Okay. This is just cleaning out anything that the drill bit and the chisel didn't get. So, all right, let's release my clamp. move it over to the other side. Okay, this one's going to go all the way down to the end. See, there's only one mark. I'm going to start at the mark and go that way. Okay, so you get to see the whole thing. Really nice. Actually, here. Oop, I'll do that. That's better. Okay. There we go. Okay. There. So now I'll just release my clamp here. There you go. Pull this guy out. Okay, so this is the one I just made. Okay, and you can, if you look down at the bottom of the hole, you can see where the drill bit went down to. It didn't go all the way through. I don't need it to. And here's another. The first one I did. Let's see. Isn't that nice? Okay, so that's basically how you do a mortise with that machine there. That's a really cool machine to use, and that's machine costs about $1,200 to $1,400, and not everybody can afford one of those. But if you're into woodworking and you want to do something like that, there's another machine that I have. It's the exact same machine, different brand, a little bit smaller, that is equally as useful, and that's this Rikon here. You can see it's got the same thing, it's just smaller. Okay, this has got, you know, it's got the chisel on it, and it's got the bit, and you got the, you know, the drill bit and stuff like that. That's important to know. It's made by Rikon. It's $450. The difference between this machine and I've got, you know, and that machine, you know, aside from price, is the motor capacity. This is about half as strong of a motor as the other one, and what that means is that this drill bit that pulls the chips up as you cut is not strong enough all the time to work as fast as you could with a stronger motor, meaning that the chips will bog up the blade and will stop it, you know, so you got to take it kind of slow. It's not as fast, but it's equally as useful. I mean, you got the steering wheel here so that you can move the, you know, that base back and forth and get the elongated hole. This is really useful for, like, you know, if you want to make window screens or make windows. I made windows with it. I take it with me to teach my classes and stuff like that. So that's you know, pretty useful to know, I think. So that's one way to make mortises, and it's not the only way. I think it's a very practical way and useful. I've got another way. Maybe later on, if I get set up, I'll show you. This doesn't take that. It's not as expensive as setup, but it's maybe even faster, a little less complicated. There's some. Anyway, I'll talk to you more about that later. But anyway, that's my little live video on making mortises, and you know, I got a lot more to do, and I'm not going to really bore you with doing it all on camera, because that would be really boring to watch, I think. Get it? Boring? Ha! You didn't know I was so funny. All right, that's enough. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll check you later. Love you. Bye.